Hey, what is up, Virgo? My name is Camille, and you are watching Millennial Tarot, and you are also watching your July 2018 forecast and reading. Quick apologies that I was not here for you for the June readings. I needed to take some time off for mental health reasons, for energy reasons, for busyness reasons, and timing reasons. Just the stars were not aligning for me. Okay, last month. Okay, it was a crappy month. Okay, couldn't do it. But now I'm back here on the precipice of July to give you your reading. Just wanted to give a quick shout out to me because I do personal readings. Quick plug, rather, for personal readings. $10, one question. Hit me up, email below. I will leave everything below. This is going to be the same as every other reading I've ever done, which is a 3-card spread using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. So I'm going to go within and see what is coming up, Virgo, for you this month of July. All right, boobs. Move this around. I've been saying in all my other readings, I'm sure you've heard it before, it's going to be a very big month. July has a lot of things happening in the sky. Over 5 retrograde planets, which is also, a time of self-reflection and study and going within and inertia and all that stuff. But then we have 2 very big eclipses happening and a third one happening in August. So those are always initiators of action and change. So it's going to be a very karmic month, tremendously big month for several people. But let's see what specifically is happening for you, Virgo, July 2018. Oh my God, the Hierophant. Hierophant has come up in all the readings. Okay, so what we pulled was the Hierophant. Major Arcana Taurus, your sister Earth. And then we have the Knight of Wands, and then we have the 8 of Swords. But wait, we're going to clarify that. The 5 of Wands. Okay. So, Virgo, the theme and the energy I'm picking up here is that you've kind of withdrawn, not from society, maybe from society. You've withdrawn from taking action on your dreams. You've withdrawn from people, from situations, from really action. I'm getting that action. You maybe not have been taking the steps, or you felt emotionally drained and mentally drained to do something. And you have been productive about it, just like every Virgo is. And maybe some of you haven't, but during those down swells, we usually download things. So when we're out being active in the world, we aren't necessarily checking in with our prana, our God, our universe, our higher self. And so we have here the Hierophant ruling traditions, belief structure, being in communities of people, very literally church or marriage and being in dogmatic type of atmospheres. But in this reading, and for just what I do here on this channel, it takes on a more spiritual message of you coming out of, or still a little bit being in a period of self-reflection, self-study, challenging your beliefs, or trying to reconcile who you think you are, where you want to go with how other people are defining who they think you are and where they want you to go. And then we have the Hierophant representing Taurus, and oh God, this has been coming up a lot. So much inertia for a lot of people, so much feeling like I'm not moving towards my dreams, so much of feeling like, why won't this move out of my way? So much of feeling stuck and just feeling grounded and like you're being a slave to gravity, and that you'd like to go here and do this and go there, but you're just stuck like a magnet to the earth. Because you think about Taurus, earth sign, very slow-moving sign, but determined sign. An ambitious sign. And then we marry that with the traditional meaning of the Hierophant, with beliefs and tradition and structure. And then we get a picture for you of mulling around in your self-concepts, mulling around with spiritual texts and things that you want to lift you, and feeling like, okay, that's not moving that, and just dealing with people, Taurans, earth energy that aren't working for you, and just feeling like stuck, and just feeling stuck, and just feeling stuck, and just feeling stuck. Ugh, I hate it. This energy has come up for me in my personal life, and it's come up more than enough times for several other signs. Just feeling stuck, being productive about it, trying to work within traditions and culture and communities, and trying to shimmy away through the stuckness, but ultimately not feeling like you're making as much progress as you want in any arena of your life. And then we see July beautifully clearing that up with the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is a very youthful, spirited, adolescent type of energy, and Wands representing movement and passion and fire, almost the opposite of Earth, who is more dark, who's stagnant, who's more practical, who's more and then we kind of move into July with that being cleared out for you, with the fires being lit within you to move within a direction you want. And it means both move in that people and situations get out of your way so that you can finally move, and it means move in a way that you now just feel agency and confidence within yourself to make the decisions that you wanted to make and to do the things you want to do. And July is a very active time in the sky, and no doubt it's an active time for a lot of people. And we see that here with the Knight of Wands, you pushing through, you getting that fire, you getting that confidence, you getting that assertiveness. And Wands are action-oriented cards. And I want you to trust that where you were in your stuckness, that where you were in your unmovableness, that where you were just sitting and watching other people orbit around you and not feeling like you were moving too, trust that what you got in that process, because we have the Hierophants, because it grants wisdom in our stillness, trust that what you got is for you, and trust that it's going to move you towards where you want to go, and trust that even if you're feeling stuck, trust that even if you're feeling like I don't know what to do, or you know what to do, but things aren't aligning out for you, that there is a greater divine timing, and that no experience is wasted for you, and that July does see things moving out of your way, does see things moving in your favor, and it does see you seeing that and then taking the invitation to then be active yourself. And then, we end the month, or we end this reading, the outcome, with a lame Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords, it talks about being held hostage, and this, it's like being held hostage to your beliefs, to your thoughts about yourself, being held hostage to situations, but more so how we're feeling in our head, our mental states. Swords always representing the machinations of our brain, and you, Virgo, more than anyone, have so much machinery and so many circuits sparking in your brain, being ruled and exalted in Mercury, which is going retrograde at the end of the month. So this could be another halt in energy that may be coming for you, but more so, like I don't believe that we're victims of astrological stuff. Like I don't believe that Mercury retrograde's happening and therefore life is going to suck for 3 weeks. No. I feel like we can use the energy to still be productive. But the Eight of Swords still sees you kind of feeling stuck again. So you got this initial movement, you got this spark. July and the eclipses and the fire season and just moving into this beautiful time of the year has seen you make actions towards your dreams, be it a relationship, be it a job, be it a financial state, being a health state, whatever it is. But still, like the oldness and the old beliefs, it's, what am I trying to say? It's like when you get to a point in your life where things are working out, you start to doubt that you are worthy of it, or that it's going to stay, or that the momentum is going to keep up. And that's why it occurred to me to say, and that's why I was saying trust, 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 trust. This is not a person who is trusting anything. She doesn't even trust herself to move. She bound herself up. She's just not moving. She's not doing anything. And it's a place where you're being held hostage. It's a place where you are stuck of your own will, of your own volition. So know it and see it as an illusion. When you get the good things in life, and when you start moving in a direction that you want, and then you feel the doubts creeping in, just put the kibosh on it, because it's really just how you're thinking, and it's really outdated thinking. And we see the heaviness being reflected here in the beginning where we were, a more productive use of that time, and then we see you at the end here, a more unproductive use. So that's why I really want you to take what you have been learning, what you have been marinating in for the last weeks to months to days with the Hierophant here, and trust it. And trust it. Whatever you were in during that time, it's a deeply spiritual time, to trust it and to not end up here. And then we did clarify the Eight of Swords with the Five of Wands. And because I don't want to end on the Eight of Swords, it's a little bit of a depressing energy. With the Eight of Swords, remember, it's all in your mind. And you can choose to stay stuck if you want to be stuck, and you can choose to be free if you want to be free. And ask for guidance, Hierophant is all about asking for guidance. But the Wands energy coming in to clear up the Eight of Swords, it's like, okay, we're getting some more fire back. We're getting some more passion back. We're getting some more courageousness back. And fire and air together are a very combustible duo. But when we do too much air, when we do too much thinking, when we do too much doubting, when we do too much analysis paralysis, we suffocate the fire. The fire can't even blossom. And then, conversely, when we do too much fire, we suck all the oxygen out the room. But I don't see that being an issue for you. So I see it as being a balance of 2 steps forward. Okay, think, where am I at? Don't stop, though. 2 steps forward again. Okay, where am I at? But stop, don't stop. Just keep going and keep capitalizing off of his energy. The Knight of Wands and the Five of Wands are both very youthful, fiery energies. So you are in the beginning of what you are doing. You're in the beginning of a process. I want you to trust the process. It might just be a little kindling. It might just be a little spark. It might just be a little match has been lit. But do not drown that fire by thinking too much, by not moving, by doubting it, by doubting yourself. You are capable, you're confident, you're strong, and you're going to move in this direction in July. And I don't want you to say, oh, it's not the big thing yet, it's not this yet, or it's just a little flame. Like, really trust it and really do it. Because when we start, it grows. We hear the Knight of Wands, and then we have 5 Wands. So it's really a month of momentum for you, Virgo. It's a month of trusting yourself to make the decisions. You know what the decision is for you. You know how that looks like for you in whatever arena of life is most pressing to you right now. But I want you to trust what is coming up for you. And in the moments where you feel like it's not enough, or it's not growing as fast as I want, or other people are doing this, or I don't feel good enough, stop it. Because then you end up here and you end up not moving at all. So would you rather move slowly or not at all? That's pretty much what's happening for you. And to really cherish and be grateful for and know that the fires within you are sparking. Fire, Aries, start the whole zodiac off with Aries, cardinal fire. It's the burst of life. It's the beginning of the something. I don't want you to stop because the beginning isn't happening fast enough for you. I don't want you to stop because the fire isn't burning brightly enough for you. I want you to keep that trust in knowing that July is only the beginning of a turnaround. It's the beginning of a new chapter for you. And as we walk through the year, next year, and everything for the rest of your life, you're going to be grateful for this month of July, and you're going to be grateful that you gave yourself a chance. Just give yourself a chance to see it grow. Give your dreams time. Give your desires time to show up for you. And know that in July it's coming. And you feel the confidence, you feel the passion, you feel the fire. You're feeling like, okay, I feel it. But trust it, and don't end up here and saying, why isn't it happening fast enough? Why isn't it calling me back fast enough? Why does that interview? How did I do in that interview? How did I do this? How did I do that? Just trust it. And we have the fire coming here to clarify the water. It's the sword, as if to say, you need to trust this impulse. Trust this impulse. And do not, hold yourself hostage to the way that you're thinking. Unproductive thinking. So, really, Virgo, this month is about trusting the process, giving your dreams time, giving your desires time to really grow for you. And you don't want to go from having nothing to an entire forest fire, and then you're like, you want to give it time to slowly grow, because those are going to be the most sustainable things in your life. And we set off the reading with Taurus, with Earth sign, representative of stability and slow growth. This is a theme for you to really trust that even though it's happening slowly, that it is happening for you and that it is for you. Just give it time, and to trust these fire impulses, and to lean more into your fire and less into your mercurial Virgo air self, which would have you doubt yourself. Just don't. Just give yourself time. You will see the beginnings of it in July, whatever it is for you. Just give it time to start. And by the time that we are here next year, or by the time that we are here in August or September, it'll be something. It'll be something. It'll be something big. It'll be the thing. So that's what I see for you. That's what I know for you. Trust yourself. Of course, if you need a personal reading in the interim about your personal situation, your specific situation, always hit me up. But until then, I hope that this video finds you well, and I will see you back here in August. Have a great month.